If you rock with the truth, say her name. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte, what? Latte, what? Latte, what? Hands up if you ready for the real. Latte, what? Latte, hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in the style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign y'all.
Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Truth telling energy on display. Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Welcome to the world where the facts stay. Latte.
Hold up,
yeah.
Hold up,
truth teller,
hold up,
unicorn energy.
Hold up.
Hey, that's latte. Welcome to latte world.
Hey y'all, drop them unicorns in the chat if you can hear your girl Tay, baby. Let me see. Drop that unicorn, baby. Look at the peoples. Hey, Scorpio Sting. Hey, Lovely Sky. Hey, Eminem. How you doing, girl? How's you doing? Yes, definitely hit that one. Definitely hit that two to let them know that your girl Tay is here, which is that shit. Definitely do that mental check-in while we here. Let your girl know if you are a 1, 2, or a 3. A 1 mean you good, a 2 mean you in between. A 3 might mean you on some F everybody. That might be okay. But hopefully by the end of this live, you be at a 1 with me. Why? Because energy is everything, baby. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's right. I see them numbers dropping in the chat. I see the ones. I don't know why. Probably because I'm in an empty space. Hello. So that means y'all gonna hear me more than once, possibly. But I came to let my voice be heard on the YouTube streets, baby. We outside. What we doing? Hey, everybody coming in the building. All my family. I see y'all. Your girl Tay been kind of quiet, but you know when she quiet, she working. I've been kind of busy. I'm sorry, y'all. You understand? Priority before anything else. So I've been having to take care of a couple of priorities, but I'm definitely here for the content, baby. So I say hopefully by like a Monday or a Tuesday, we be back on a regular schedule of things. But you know, I'm still getting the sips. You know your girl Tay is still getting the sips, baby. The YouTube streets is on fire. We got the peoples outside shaking the tables. I said, say what now? Say what had happened? What had happened? The boots done came outside with all the roo-roo. Say what? Now, me personally, I'm going to be honest. It seemed like since that co-parenting video, shit been kind of sorry in the YouTube streets. But you know me, I'm all for the co-parenting. I said that then and I'm going to say it again now. I see there we go, the ones and the twos. The ones and the twos, hopefully I could get you from the in-between to a 1 with me. But yes, the YouTube scene is crazy. People said, pull up, shit. What had happened? All the smoke is outside. So I'm going to do my due diligence and I'm going to reply. I don't give a fuck. Oh my goodness. The truth of the matter is, if this is going to be your energy, it should always be your energy. Don't let this be your energy because you are no longer around a said person. Because, nigga, I'm not being pussy for nobody. I don't give a fuck who you is or what you stand for. I'm going to forever stand in who I am. And that's on what it is. Now, when it comes down to the chitlins, That's the only thing that I see that's supposed to be important, baby. So, I mean, all the extra ain't necessary. I mean, definitely hit the like button. Definitely hit the like button. That is definitely a thing, right? Even if you're in the bushes, reach your little arm on over there and hit that like button. It's okay. And you can also support the host, baby, because Tay is here. So I came to figure out like what happened. What sparked the plug and pulled the rug? Hmm? Huh? Huh? Because I'm saying the smoke is smoking. And I don't know about running from motherfucking smoke. I know about running through the motherfucking smoke, but running from the smoke? No. That part is a joke. But I'm just trying to figure out where all this gas came from. Who was on some hype me up? Hype me up? Didn't I tell you? Y'all thought that Tay was joking when I said that the Rurus was gonna be trying to get soon and be okay with Latruru. Because even if at the end of the day, the co-parenting thing, that is great. I am for it. I said that then and I'm going to say it now, friend. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. Whatever people choose to do, that is solely on them. I do content. Nothing that I share is due to the factors of an obsession. So with that being said, the man got the divorce. The man got the kid. He got some peace within the situation. I ain't got shit else to say. I mean, my point has been proven. I mean, that's it. I congratulate when grown people can finally get their shit together, regardless to what season it is. If it happened, it happened. And if it's for the kids, then that shit is a blessing. I mean, me personally, I'm not going to get through a chapter in my life and then click reverse. I mean, me personally, only person that sit high and look low is the Lord's. I'm not going to sit high and look low at nobody. I don't give a fuck if you're down there, you're down there for a reason. Okay? And you can't say people's voices ain't meaning nothing if it was heard. If it's that minute, then it should be on mute. Let the church stand and say a gram. Because what's going to happen? I go and do some things for a couple of days and I come back and people shaking the tables and calling names and woo. I mean, mine wasn't in there, but being that I be in everybody else's business, I mean, I was one of many. So, I was just saying, I'm trying to, figure it all out. That's what you do. When you're a content creator, you're supposed to figure it all out. This is the part where I figure it all out. And I just need people to figure out the facts. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it is what it is. The divorce, final. Visitation, gotten. Co-parenting, good. What else? I mean, I don't know. For me, that's why I moved over to Brenay titties in the court case with the $2 Timmy. Because this was more interesting. You got somebody begging for a PlayStation 5, some pots and some pocketbooks, a Walmart ring. I ain't got time to be dealing with no rules. Them rules ain't even important to me no more. I mean, it ran its course. It was what it was, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Shit, I'm cool with all my baby daddies, so I guess you just getting on the train, baby. That should be a thing in 2026 when people want to see their kids get nourished mentally, physically, and emotionally. But I don't think it's emotional when motherfuckers is online paying people attention that they not supposed to. Ain't no way I ain't gonna say, or I'm going to say, I don't give a fuck about somebody and then still say, oh yeah. I don't know. But I guess it is what it is. I'm gonna be in the crowd, I guess, watching to see what the turnout is. I hope for the best for everybody within the situation. You know, the seasons is changing, and we all got kids to take care of. So me personally, I guess pop your shit. This is the age of popping your shit. So if that's what makes people feel legit, then the shit is what it is. And that's on that, baby. But what is it going to gain you? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Is it just me? Is it just me, you guys? Because you know, I'm just saying, where I'm from, when you say you don't give a fuck, you really don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna give a fuck and not give a fuck in November and then decide to give a fuck in June, and it's the same situation. No, when I tell someone, I don't give a damn what you say. I don't give a fuck what you got going. I don't care. I mean, I would not care. But when you make people relevant by announcing them, then that goes against what a person is saying, friend. It 2 and 2 not equaling 4. The math not mathing. So only thing I could say to that whole situation is, say what now? Say what now? I guess the rules done and because that's what I heard. So I don't know what nobody else heard, but one thing I do agree with out of everything is the kids. Up with hope and down with dope. if that's the way it got to be for other people to be at peace, then so be it, baby. It's been long overdue. And I said that I think about a week ago or two. So congratulations. Hey, everybody coming in. Welcome in Tay's house. Get comfortable, sit on the couch. We got a lot to talk about because, you know, I'm catching up, even though I've been catching some sips. I've been, you know, moving and grooving and doing a couple of things. So I've been on and off the scene, but you know, a thing is still going to always be a thing. And you don't prove people wrong by doing exactly what people are expecting. You surprise people by doing the opposite. I mean, we've heard it all before. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I was looking for the words to say, but the only words I heard, baby, was rural, in a rural, again. So I'm going to leave that over there for whoever chooses to pick it up and handle it. But I don't know. I wish everybody the best in the situations. And that's just real shit. Because if it's going to be the best for the kids, the only way for that to happen is for adults to be on adult shit. I'm going to make people mad by my actions. Fuck my words. People could say what the fuck they want, but actions will always speak louder. I mean, you could whip somebody's ass and that still can't make them stop saying what it was that they were saying before you whip their ass or whatever it is that you chose to do. I mean, you know, but people does what works for them. I'm just using common sense. That's why I've never been in the factors of any beef on this internet. I've been here for all 3 years. Name a time that I've ever gone back and forth with a soul. I don't give a fuck if you choose to make me famous. Congratulations. Say my name and say it. Did you like that? Was that good for you? Okay. I'm good. Because I'm still going to get on this shit and do what it is that I choose to do. Because I didn't come here for the factors of other people. I came here for the factors of me. So at this point in time, and at any point in time, it wasn't about who agreed or who disagreed. It's about me going through my journey, baby. And when people not traveling the same path, you shouldn't expect them to see things the way that you see them at any point in time. I don't give a fuck who see things the way that I see them. Maybe God only gave me the vision. Maybe that was the way it was supposed to be. Maybe you wasn't never supposed to see. So with that being said, when people come on this internet and try to prove who it is that they is, only thing I hear in the back of my head is, congratulations, you played yourself. And I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Because when you moving off of logic instead of moving off of emotions, that means that you are in full control of yourself. Once you give a reaction, you are no longer the person in control. Not at all. But like I said, congratulations. Next, now listen, let's get into this situation with $2 Titty Timmy and Long Titty Brenay. Because at the end of the day, y'all trying to ask for everything down to the dishwashing liquid, baby. Me personally, who's the family member that got y'all hiding money in, or you hiding money in the military? From in military banks, honey, because we know none of y'all ain't served shit other than the factors of humping. So outside of that, I don't know what plan y'all think y'all gonna come up with. You got your husband as a 28-year-old dependent man, huh? $2 Tim. You need to come to the front of the class, friend, because everybody got questions near and far. We need to figure out some shit. How did you become a dependent? Like, she had a baby and it's a boy. You are the kid. Because me personally, everything that goes on within y'all situation, she is currently paying for it. I mean, I'm just being honest. So for me, when I see them court papers, I mean, most people would say, damn, Brenay. But I'm saying hooray, hooray. Because when you do stupid shit, you receive stupid prizes. That's what they say, right? And unfortunately, you are paying everything that you have made and transpired on this internet to be. Meaning that you wanted to, how can I say, be a known person. Well, you're known. I mean, you was known before. With the nails and the eating, you should have stayed there. Because at no point in time, I don't know why a person would think in their right mind, it would be a reason, or why would people think that it would be, that they would be able to come to the internet and people would agree with you humping on somebody else's husband, baby? Oh, we were separated. What? Let's clock out Brenay, Tim, the family, and the few like-minded supporters are hypocrites, because how we spreading hate, etc., and Brenay and him wasn't doing 8 years before. They all on the payroll. Yes, they is. And yes, they are. And that's what it is that I'm talking about. The same thing that people thought was going to be a great storyline is going to be the same thing that they are in line right now begging for they shit for. Because I don't understand where they thought that it was going to go over, friend. You sat there, moved in this woman's house and told her, you and Tim thought it was cool to tell Akira that you was going through problems with your husband for you to be able to move in on her husband. Meanwhile, Tim on Snapchat sending Devin naked pictures of him while he also on the sideline smashing Corinne. It was a lot going on, friend. And now you listing Walmart rings. Like, what did this man have that was worth any of that? I mean, I don't see Nathan. I mean, maybe I missed it, but she don't went for a pill after a pill. But what are you all appealing when things that you did happen in real time? It bothers me so much how Brenay used God as, yes. And even today, any day she decides to go live, she always got gospel music playing in the background. And that's why I said in my video, girl, do you just listen to the beat of the song, or are you not listening to the words? Because ain't no way you say that you need baby and then you decide to adultery. That part makes sense. And then people talking about they want custody or of their children when they somebody's dependent like they a child themselves. God also, right, she know what she be doing. Definitely do. God also had judgment day that whole sins and still denying it. Yeah, she's still denying it. Brenay and Tim will reap what they are reaping what they sow. They are listen, when they say karma is a real thing, okay? Now I'm congratulating Akira to see her within her happiness. And I'm telling you why. Maybe they needed to detach themselves from these two demon people, Tim and Brenay, at the end of the day, for them to actually happy. Since they've got out the situation with the two that's flourishing. Kira's happy. Her rainbow baby, as she say, the new vehicle, the same one Brenay wanted to copy because she knew that was her dream car. Hey, Renithia. Hey, everybody coming in. That was that girl dream car. Okay, it's a 7-seater. Now, I know her and Tim take up about 2 seats apiece. So that's 4 and there's still 3. But at the end of the day, why the hell did you need that girl dream car? Because you knew you was about to try to steal her dream, baby. But what's for somebody else is going to be for somebody else. Because if it's not for you, it's not going to be for you. But it gets spooky at times because it's like, do you want to be her? Like at this point in time, still wearing she there to see Brenay in the same that Kira had on at her Valentine's Day party. That's when I actually said she really don't even give a shit. She's at the point of no return with it. You done been put on a harassment. You done been drugged through the factors of the mud for your actions. You are paying $1.75 million for it. You have been arrested on warrants for stalking. And you still, at that point in time, that's when you know a person just don't care. Like it's out in the open for everybody to see. Why can't the court mandate a psychologist? She need to be. She sure need to be evaluated, baby, because this can't be normal. This can't be normal. Listen, the girl begging to even keep her little pocket, her spoons, her lip, her 5, her child that's 28 or whatever, $2 Tim, because he should be in the paperwork for keeping, because once her ass get dried up and swallowed up from all these goddamn payments, he ain't gonna want her ass anymore because he likes to use other people as a reliable resource. He had Akira doing everything, okay, far as when it came down to responsibility. So she wanted it, she got it. That is her man child. Tim, $2 Tim with the titties. Because they about to be wearing the same bra size because the only thing they be doing is eating and cheating. That's all they've been doing for the last couple of years, eating and cheating. And me personally, with it coming out, down on temptation. This the whole time. Especially if she had children by $2 Tim. But I'm hoping that they damn sure call for DNA, because woo-wee, baby. That baby look just like $2 Timmy. So ain't nobody telling me nothing until I see some DNA. They used to call it Dana back in the day. I wouldn't even want to trust her or him. I wouldn't either. She's the one who put the children at risk from the beginning. Her family posting the children as well with their uniform showing and people showing up to their schools trying to remove them. Oh no, after action like that, you cannot be trusted. Tim showing up to the meat spots with his little pew pew packy gacky. You walk. Okay, you are wobbling. Who you feel threatened by? You are the threat. Okay, you are a leech, to say the least. She don't even want to meet you possibly with the babies. But when you co-parenting and you going through the factors of court, sometimes these are the things that you have to do. But the judge need to see that these two, they are liability. They are definitely liabilities. Akira needs to get full custody and do. I definitely agree with you. Say it again, family. Akira definitely needs to get full custody. Why are they so scared? Because you gonna have to deal with that until nobody in human form doing shit but watching the factors of y'all downfall, and that's it. Because we knew it was going to happen. Just like she thought it was a good idea to go on the news, she'll never see that money. What you said on that form, you want your dishwashing liquid, your spoons, your forks, the pot, the griddle, the Ninja, the air fryer, the P5. Bitch, you gonna be pawning all that shit. You gonna be living within a storage unit in about a minute. Okay? You about to be one of those creators that's saying, well, you know, I decided, oh, you can't even live in the car, Brenay. You ain't make full payments on that either. What you dropped the good 2,000? You still owe how many thousands? And she doesn't want no form to beg no judge to be able to keep it. They repossession your shit, sis. His own testimony could and should be enough for him to have no contact with the kids, right? He is detached, definitely. First and foremost, he has no respect for his own babies. To be laying up with her nasty ass up in Akira's motherfucking house, telling them kids to go get fucking baby wipes. Both of them need to get their behinds beat. I'm just being honest, because that's when disrespect is on a whole nother level, baby. You got the nerve, okay? That's not two other people. The father is one that is involved, okay? So he's there of the person that's creating the disrespect towards them in her, which is Akira. Now, grown people is going to be grown people, and she still shouldn't have to deal with shit from grown people because she ain't asked for none of it. But when it comes down to the factors of the kids, they not the ones that's making the decision. So for you to put them in harm's way because you like to display everything and want to make their mother feel some type of way, like you stealing her whole family, like take them in and go away already. Take the man and go away. Like wrench around and wrench it off. Do something. But at this point in time, the only thing that you will be doing from now until you paid off that money from, because the only thing that you did by going on TV, she'll never get that money, was a slap to the face because the lawyer, to the lawyer. And the lawyer doesn't play. Robin don't what you know. And now play either. So 2 and 2 equals 4. Ain't no more. And in order for Robin to get her fulfillment payment, Akira has to make sure she gets her fulfillment and payment. So that means that Robin is definitely going to make sure that Akira gets paid, because Robin also has to get paid. And she does her job great. Great. She's great at what she do. Not good at what she do. She's great at what she do. Robin is definitely a say what now? A say what you say. What you said. Listen, Brenay, don't play with me in this courtroom, because this is how I be hearing the court documents in my head, y'all. All right. What you said, Brenay, because remember on the date of June 2024, when you said XYZ, and then we're gonna have to pull out saying that say what now. Robin is on to everything, in everything, see everything, not playing about not a thing. I wouldn't want nothing but my money from her. Evil looking said, exactly. That's what. Show me my money. Give me my money. Give me my money. Akira will definitely see it. Yes, she will. I don't get what you need, a payment plan set. Because that little 20,000, 11,000, how you need us to break it down? We're gonna take that. Okay, because soon as that hit your bank account, like child support, even though you got the child that you supporting, which is $2.10, yeah, I'm gonna need them payments. So her checks is going to be going straight into Akira's bank account. Congratulations, you played yourself. Literally, figuratively. Whatever. It's fucking. We all got to see, and we all appreciate the actions that's taken. I mean, because I don't know if everybody else. Hey, Brittany, I don't know if everybody else said the same thing that Tay Tay said, but Akira handled this situation like a real ass woman. Because a lot of people would have just beat Brenay's ass. I'm just being honest. Because, girl, I'm about to drag you. That's what's about to happen. I'm about to drag you and all of them titties all up and down these goddamn streets. Scrape, honey. Because you're going to need some patches for your knees when I'm done with you, baby. Yeah, that's how some people was thinking about it, baby. Because when you play that far, it's one thing for you to play with a good ass nigga, because okay, but when you play with a person, kids, that's a whole different situation, kid. So for a person to be able to hold their composure and still be an adult and not want to defend by taking a person's head off, yeah, that takes a lot of strength. That takes a lot of strength. Hey, STL Diva. Welcome in, baby. How all my family doing? Drop it in. I hope y'all hit that 1 and that 2 for your girl Tay, baby. That's the hit the like button and definitely hit that share to let them know that your girl Tay is here. Because I had to pop out to run my mouth and talk my shit. Because when I hear that this man is a dependent, like, wait, girl, you only getting like $500 for him. You claiming something. You ain't even getting no money for him if you claim him for real. Y'all eat that amount in frozen food. Like, we see your court records, you know, your bank statements when you go to like 5 restaurants in one day. You pay more than that for food you get for him being a dependent. So what's the point? You should have still kept him a secret. I mean, on paperwork, listen, you did what you did. I mean, what was the point? It's not like you getting shit extra. Ain't no extra in that. That's pure embarrassment. I appreciate y'all. Yes, and I appreciate you. And I definitely thank you for even watching my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, because they be having us effed up. We be having to figure out something. This be me. Say what now? Because bring it back. Because Tim, you need to lose any type of custody that you got of your children. I don't give a fuck if it's 1%. You don't need it. Right now, you are considered as a hazard. Brenay, she's about to end up in a G building, baby. Because the only way she's going to be able to is going to have to lose access and be removed from all electronic devices. That should have been within the clause, okay? Not only to stay away from her, but being that she made her living on social media, I guess that was sort of a thing. But when you use social media to also harass, stalk, antagonize, and only for no good means, then you should not have access at all, honey, because obviously you can't be responsible for your own activity, because the things that Brenay does is scary. I'm not going to be in court with an itch and having to pay 1.75, almost 5 million, listen, 2 million, okay? I don't even want to see her anymore. Let's more watch her on social. What for? Going history for going every day. Oh my goodness. What a legacy. Hey Queen, welcome in, welcome in. Hey Patricia. Hey everybody coming through Tay doors. Like, I'm serious, because and she bought the laptop. They saying she violated his privacy. What the heck? Yeah, what? That's I got the receipt for that. I used that. I bought that with my paycheck. I was hoping he used the laptop to find a job. That didn't happen. So I thought, being that I paid for the laptop, paid the Wi-Fi, and paid for the house that is in, that if I needed to search something, that wouldn't be a problem. But I'ma just be honest. Sometimes things fall right in your lap. Oh, comes to the light. I'ma be honest. And that right is real. What is in the dark is going to come to the light. Akira seen exactly what it is that she needed to see. F Timmy in that laptop at this point, baby. You talking about a laptop, privacy? Say what now? Oh no, you really playing with me. See, he really playing. That's what he got to be playing. Cause ain't no way. Not today or tomorrow, baby. You gonna have to find somebody else to do it. Tell your wife to buy you a new laptop. That's you trying to get some money for what? By any means necessary, huh? Tay be on right. Don't you play in somebody's face, you don't get God to fight them. Yes. Right to the Lord, see who get the last laugh. And we sure seeing who get the last laugh. And I'm enjoying all day supper. Being honest with you. And Brenay is Erica Kane out this heifer. She just somebody's husband. Her husband, somebody else's husband, just husband after husband. All right? And after they finish with her and Timmy, he gonna be out here looking like old Eddie Kane, the light-skinned version. As he should, as he is, because they looking like the Bopsy twins at this point. From all that eating and cheating. All that eating and cheating. He went to university, wasted his education. Sure did. Sure did. I need the DNA test. Right. Let's get that. Like, we needs that. We needs the Dana. We definitely needs the Dana. Okay, we don't crack the egg. We need to see the yolk. Your Honor, please call for that. When I tell you that, I'm telling you. Listen, and me personally, we done figured out a lot of things away. I don't we too far off when we saying that that's timid, baby. Anytime you got a man in the situation that he even saying, nah, that's that nigga, baby. That one ain't me. That one ain't me. Chili, he probably had Akira doing his homework. Right. Because she's sure we can tell she was the brain in the situation. Okay? His football, well, what happened to that? You a trainer and you forgot to take your watch off because you made it seem like you was going to the gym you was working out and you said it was one time, but then your watch said 10 a.m. and an Apple Watch ain't gonna lie about the time frame. That's not something that they do. It's damn sure accurate. So I think that you should. I'm going to Walmart to get some more frozen food to get your. You can't play ball. You can't train. You can't do nothing but eat and cheat. I'm telling you. That's all. That's all they was doing, Queen. Out here eating and cheating. I'm telling you, they're gonna be asking to keep the frozen groceries in the fridge soon, baby. In the freezer, yeah, they're gonna need to keep those. They're gonna need to keep those because when I tell you they wanted a list of everything. Robin said, no, don't forget that. I want to see that too. So if you could pay this amount for food, you could pay for him. And then that means that you could definitely pay her. And then that pays me. She ain't playing with Brenay, baby. She ain't gonna need a breast reduction after Robin finished her. She's going to drink. All right. She just if you in that court it now. You can't even sit and pretend to be happy because you're not. Your eyes always puffy, looking like you just finished crying. You and Tim got a little extra wobble in y'all wobble. You know? I don't know. This don't seem to be ending well for you, Brenay. But the same way that you choose for somebody else to go through pain will be the same pain that you will receive in the end, baby. And Akira ain't even have to do it through the factors of some bullshit. She handled you the perfect way, friend. I congratulate her. I sure do. I do. She said, no, I'm doing this for the protection of my kids. And at the end of the day, all right, go ahead. Off. I don't say that allows people to go on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube is the same internet that allows people to go on Snapchat. I don't know that people don't realize if people got access over here, what makes you think people don't got access over there? So why people be thinking that they being quick, slick by putting things in their Snapchat? We seen it, sis. We seen it, they seen it, Robin seen it, the judge seen it, the courtroom seen it, just like we seen you laying on Timmy on Akira's couch, rubbing him like he was already yours, but y'all said that y'all started this win. Why you ain't decide to do it when y'all was with a woman? And y'all watching her kids, and y'all in the and yo ass sending kids for a baby wipe? Oh no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Everything you do from this point on or receive, you definitely deserve, baby. You could say you love them kids, but I say this in a lot of situations when it comes down to people saying situations like that. How you causing harm to a child's mother and doing all type of dirt and this, that, and the third, and then sit there and disrespect. I mean, this person trusted you with their kids, and this is what you chose to do with it. So you mean you and Ella was playing house around Akira's kids when she was not home, sis, and y'all got the nerve to go in that courtroom and say y'all want what? All right, back to the form. The spoon, the fork, the dishwashing liquid, them wigs, okay? Them pocketbooks is out fucking dated. Tired of seeing about all them shits hanging on the wall. It looked like clutter. All right. So Brenay, your nasty ass is about to get everything that you receive, and the world is definitely here for it, baby. Mm-hmm. Akira needs that. She needs some money. Wait, it is probably where I'm at. Probably where I'm at. Cause I just said I was going to tap in. Damn it. I hope it fixed. Chilean doing his homework. I swear he probably definitely did have Akira doing his homework too. That part I really could believe. I really cause like ain't no way. Ain't no way Tim could say he loved his kids and allowed the disrespect that he did. Okay. Now, Brenay, she's a whole nother case, but that's your DNA. Those is your babies. Is whatever you choose to do on your own time is what you choose to do on your own time. And that's not even something that you should ever choose to do. But for you to include my kids, you snake ass bastard. Like, say what now? I got more smoke for you than I actually, because you say what? No. Mm-mm. Tim only care about himself. Say it again, Crystal. That's all he care about. Hey, Auntie P. You know I love you, Hunty. Near or far, you got Tay heart, baby. You know it. You know it. Listen, Tim only cares about himself. If selfish was a person, he would definitely be it. He is definitely it because he didn't care about his children. He didn't care about Akira. Me personally, he didn't care about, no, he don't even care about Brenay. I don't know what she thought or what she thinking, but whatever she think it is, it ain't. He's just there to freeload and for the free ride, baby. That's all in that. That's it. At this point in time, he's like an extra in her content. You know how we have a background sometimes? You know, some people do the green screen or whatever, you know, that has the fake background that's supposed to, you know, look like the realistic thing. But you know how some of us have our little background, we got the lights and the this, that, and the third. She got a $2 Tim. Mm-hmm. That's what she got. That's it. Okay. And right now, all of the money that she think that she made for whatever content that she chose to display, it is Akira's, baby. And I'm happy that it's that way. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Miss Charlie. Hey, Lou. Listen, you said it right, Victoria. Tim might as well sign over his rights. Me personally, he just is, listen, just because his age is his age, he's just the same age mentally as his kids. He don't have the mental capacity to raise nothing. I wouldn't want none of the morals or anything that he stand on to pour over into my children. No type of way. Daddy ain't shit. And that's on period, baby. And when the kids get older, they will definitely see all of the same things that we got to see that they chose, or him and Brenay chose to do to their mother, baby. And I don't think that they really going to agree with that. No way, Jose. Brenay better find a way at this point in time. It ain't even about getting on somebody about, oh, this person can't have kids. Listen, there's other alternatives rather than playing with somebody else's. If you want kids that bad, go adopt. Go find a surrogate. Go do something different other than play with somebody else's kids, because that be the type of shit that people, yeah. You and Tim could go. His kids will definitely, they will live with regret and resentment at the same time. They might regret the fact that he's their father and resent the fact that he's their father, all within the same breath. Like you put us out there like you's a casualty, my boy. And a liability. You mean to tell me somebody went to these kids' school for real, to try to remove them because y'all put them and expose them and where they go to school? That's not something that a caring parent would do. That's not something that a parent that cares about their child's safety would do. Not at all. Why are you showing up to pick up your kids with a pew-pew? Why are you showing up to their events with a pew-pew? Why are you showing up to their events with Brenay? Like, what point are you trying to prove? I don't get it. I really don't. And she that thirsty, she just a sitting out. She sit in the car everywhere. Just sitting in the car. For what? Like, that is so corny. They are so corny. They the corniest couple on the internet as we speak. Today, tomorrow, and next week. Corny, and more corny. Yeah, my cousin Sean, because he felt like he didn't do right by his mom. Yes, mind you, him and the mom was and is together. Right, wow. That's deep. Say it again, Victoria. Those poor kids. Definitely those poor kids. Because ain't no way they should be even in a situation or caught up in the midst of this. I know when it said, or it was said in that courtroom, and it was evidence to prove that she sent them babies for a baby wipe. I could imagine the people faces in the courtroom. I could just imagine. Like, nah, you can't just be doing people any type of way and think you ain't gonna, you will definitely reap what you sow. You think Timmy is a prize? Girl, you gonna get everything that you need from $2 Timmy, which is nothing. You're gonna be left with nothing. You're gonna be feeling like nothing. At this point in time, once this case ends, you will be about nothing. Will you still be a human? Yes, you will. But everything that you worked hard for, if you like, not for nothing, you should have stayed on the road that you was on. Like, people was fucking with the mukbangs and the nails and the this, that, and the third year. You go through chapters, but I don't think nobody expected the next chapter in your content creating life was to show people or to brag about stealing somebody else's husband or engaging, because you ain't steal shit. You could have them. Because me personally, when you doing something in secret, that's called sneaking. A person don't know about, they can't do nothing about. Because it's not like y'all was being disrespectful very much. If we look at the videos right now, back today, it definitely shows how y'all was playing in the Kira face. But she's a pleasant person, and you can tell she's non-confrontational at all. So she like the right people, friends and shit. She's saying here, manager, maybe he could get some motherfucking money to help me with this goddamn house. You know, Brenay make her little money online or whatever the case may be. So maybe she trying to actually help out. I'm telling this bitch all my problems about this nigga being broke as a joke. How he the babysitter at this point in time. That's it. So she definitely dealt with it with grace. I totally agree with that. But to know that y'all was in her, no, y'all didn't do it. No, Brenay was not bold. Okay? Tim was not bold. They was sneak thieving. All right? In that girl house. And if y'all, why y'all had to do it in her house, Brenay? If you got so much money, why you needed to go in a Kira house where Tim was at? Why the fuck you ain't just get the apartment from the beginning? Why when you and your nigga was going through whatever y'all was going through? Well, my bad, because Devin is a man, okay? He handles himself like a man. He carry himself like a man. I really like Devin. And it's really sad the things that Devin had to go through with you also, Brenay, because only thing you used him to do was stay close to Tim, even though you was a jump off when you met him. Yeah, you were supposed to break his virginity, but you wasn't supposed to break his motherfucking heart by getting with his cousin. Meanwhile, you trying to leave your husband and Tim trying to get with your husband. Why would Tim be, listen, we gonna need to have a conversation, y'all. Why would Tim, everybody say, you know, he a little zesty messy, but your cousin, you into incest and shit? Because why would you be sending your first cousin, which is a male, naked, like what was the thought that came in your brain? Like, was that a test to see if he was sweet meat? What was he supposed to say? Like, oh wow, like what response was a person looking for from sending another male other than like, are you like a bend over buddy or something, $2 Timmy? I mean, are you a bend over buddy? Because I don't know no straight male that's going to, I don't give a damn. What the hell? We ain't never that close as grown ass men for me to be sending you naked pics. Say what now? What was you trying to show? What was the conversation? What was supposed to be the next line? What was he supposed to say? Oh, you look like you losing weight. Oh, you know you be trying to do the fake training. So I know you wasn't showing no muscle because you ain't none. Showing him. And why? What was the reason? You was trying to cheat and eat everybody around you. Brenay, Corinne, Devin, the 10 women that you said you was engaging with on Dr. Phil. It's something, listen, it's a lot that's going on here. Hey, Mary. Tim is definitely a weirdo. Let's leave that alone. Tim might be DL, no type of self-control. And I'm telling you, Crystal, I'm telling you, because ain't no way. It should be no reason. Like, what would be like how Cardi said, what was the reason? There's no good reason you could give for sending another grown man a nude pic. What you was trying to see if you wanted to get, so you was smashing Akira, which she didn't know that you was also smashing Corinne and Brenay. And then You was also trying to get in where you fit in with Devin? Oh no, say it ain't so. And now your ass is listed as a dependent. Mm-mm. We can't make this up. I had to play Devin video back like 10 times. Like, wait, what he said? What he said? Hold on, he gonna have to say it again. Hold on, Tay-Tay, because you listening with your eyes and you seeing with your ears, girl. Reverse it. Reverse it. Did Devin just say? Yep, that's exactly what he said. I'm telling everybody what Devin said. I know they probably heard it, but I'm gonna tell them again because y'all, Devin has said that Timmy, $2 Tim with the extra hits and now the tits, sending him or was sending him new pics, y'all, on Snapchat. Yeah, he was doing that. And that's why I said I don't know why people think Snapchat, just because it disappears in a while, you do know people see it before it goes, right? Yep. That's the thing. People do. I don't know why they still seem or think they incognito. Now everybody using Snapchat. You gonna use Snapchat. Would you put a filter on your body before you sent it to Devin? Say what now? Oh no. I hope my signal is still good, y'all. Cause I told y'all I'm not in my normal space, in my normal setting. So, but I wanted to come live and talk to my people to make sure that Tay-Tay voice be heard. Cause you know, if you rock with the truth, say her name, baby. We outside and the streets is on fire. Shit. Brenay go to court every day, like she going, that's part of her job now. Okay. Get up, be there from 9 to 5, working hard for a living. Right now, she going to court for a living, because that's all she do. Go to live, go to court. My bad, she go to live with gospel music, and then she go to court. That's what she do. Thank you, Victoria. I appreciate you. Yes, facts, not a dependent. Say what? Not a dependent. Like when you be sitting around and you conversate, well, y'all ain't got no friends because now you and Brenay is the only friends that y'all each other only friends. Now y'all each other friends. Cause like how would that conversation go? Like when you sitting with the guys and stuff like that, and you like, yeah, cause you know I'm a dependent. Yeah, paperwork as a dependent. She cop a little 500 for me or whatever. You know, a little something. You know, because my football career failed. You know, I'm a fake trainer. I like eating and cheating. So yeah, I am under the umbrella of a dependent. So you know, that's what it is. You know, that's my title, Dependent Tim. Or Tim is dependent. Whichever way you choose to slice it and put it on the bread, it still says the same thing. You know? Little 500. I'm worth a little 500. No, bro. No. Thank you, Queen. Yeah, because I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. I hope y'all hit that like button for your girl Tay. Tim never mentioned women. He just said he cheated 10 times. Some of them could have been. Woo, Mandy, you came in with the spies. Say that twice. I'm going to put that on the screen, hunty. Because say what now? You might be on to something. He did say, that was you may be on to something, Mandy. Because say what now? Tim be engaging a lot. Yes, it don't play long enough. I'm telling you, if the court case goes through, Devin is Pandora's. But I'm telling you, that's who we want to hear. Because Devin, what? He got all the heat. Okay? That damn sure is actual. Wait, come on, because you know YouTube be acting funny. So let me think how I can. You know that's sexual harassment. There we go. Mm-hmm. Because I ain't trying to play with YouTube today. I'm not. I just got off YouTube punishment. I ain't trying to go back there. I'm telling you, they had me behind the gates. I was in YouTube jail. And I didn't even know what my charge was, y'all. Shit. They said you do the crime, you do the time. What was my crime, y'all? I learned my lesson, okay? But every L is not a loss. Just know that, okay? Sometimes that man upstairs puts some things on hold so other things can take place. So don't count every L as a loss. Some L's is a lesson. Or move on to a next chapter. Or exposure to more. We don't cry over spilled milk. We pour another glass. That's what we do over here. Sorry, Tay, I forgot how YouTube be. Oh no, it's all right. And so yeah, for me, because you know they be listening. YouTube be in the bushes. As soon as you say something, yeah, once I get off of here, I'll be in the red. Oh, thank you. Listen, I'ma just be honest with y'all. When I be doing my videos, listen, this is a little sidebar. I actually be bopping to my shit myself. Like when I actually to go live, I had to get I had to slow my shoulders down because I was, if you rock with the truth, say her name, Latte. There we go. He's definitely, he ain't, he sure ain't, and he round like a hula hoop, but he damn sure ain't straight, not straight line straight, not, none of that. Ain't no straight in him. He's straight full of ish. That's about it. He's straight a leech. But as far as being straight in the streets, it's all pretend. Cause me personally, behind closed doors, people be doing a lot, friend. He said, I mean, if you like what you see, I'ma have to check up something. Timmy probably be in the house wearing Brenay muumuus. Exactly why I apologize about that one word. Oh yeah. Cause funny. They do. They're my life. Like, listen, did I promise I won't do it no more? YouTube, forgive me. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I ain't like other people. YouTube changed my goddamn life. Okay, all right. Not only me and my kids. So I am definitely appreciative for the door that it opened. So far as me ever playing with something that I feel is a blessing, we ain't doing that. We don't do that. So yeah, I was begging like YouTube. I'm sorry. I promise I won't do it no more. Whatever. You didn't even tell me what I did. You could have told me what I did, and I would have stopped. Them niggas went with no warning. They said, "Pop." I said, damn, I don't get a strike. I don't get a warning. Y'all just gonna cut my shit straight at the neck? All right. All right. I'm gonna be quiet, but I'm gonna be talking again. I'm gonna be quiet, but I'm gonna be talking again. Period. Period. A little bit for a minute, y'all. Let's see. You like that? That's what y'all like?
Hey! Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name.
Hold up.
If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step.
Say what now? Say what now? Let's get it.
Hey! Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name.
Hold up.
If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte. What? Latte. What? Latte. What? Hands up if you ready for the real. Latte. What? Latte.
Okay. I was feeling myself a little bit. Nah. I figure we rock for a minute. Let's rock for a minute. What? Real, listen. About the we just got Tomorrow's Thursday. If we just learned this much this week, listen, I got popcorn for next week because Brenay shall pay. And we learning more and more every day. Because the sips is sipping. The sips is sipping. And I'm here with my teacup to catch every sip. Because I'm gonna talk about this shit because I'm interested. I'm a figure it out, and then I'm gonna tell y'all so y'all can figure it out. But Anthem, how could you not feel yourself? Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, that's how we are. What's the likes looking like? Because I can't even see it from my end. I'm gonna hit it again so that way we could get the likes up, y'all. Let's get them likes up real quick. Tay needs that. What you say? I needs that.
Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name.
Hold up.
If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte. What? Latte. What? Latte. What? Hands up if you ready for the real. Latte. What? Latte. Hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in her style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign y'all.
Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Truth telling energy on display. Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte.
Okay, I got to make sure them likes is liking. It don't matter if you in the bushes looking. Hit the like button. It's okay. We all family, baby. Tay don't discriminate. Everybody's welcome. This is a definite non-judgmental space. We family over here. We kicking it. That's what we be doing. We be kicking it. Oh, thank you, Marcus. Oh, look, we at 156. Everybody, listen. Shout out to y'all. Shout out. See, this. Come on, you're about to have me up here all sensitive and shit. Nah, I definitely love that for me. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all, baby. And that's for real, for real. Sure do. And listen, I'm about to drop some heat. I was wondering if I should drop it tonight or if I should drop it tomorrow afternoon. Because yesterday, was it the day before? Because I've been kind of doing 1 and 2. Because I still got my Tea with Tay page. So that's why I said next week my schedule will be a little bit more organized. I got a little surprise for you guys. Just know that when Tay is quiet, she working. Just know when Tay is quiet, she working. So for the next episode, baby. Because listen, I be surprising myself. Let's just say that. When I tell you, when you live faith over fear, because if you got faith, you should have no fear. Yeah, baby. Yeah. When I tell you, look, they said drop the heat tonight. They said we needs that. Right. Look, we needs that. I'm telling you, yeah, I was thinking if I should drop it tonight. Because listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all. That editing shit ain't for the week. And you know, Tay don't come cheap. My 1s and 2s be 1s and 2s, baby. Okay, I puts it together and I puts it down so that way my peoples could get what they need and be full when they leave. You know, I ain't gonna serve no empty plates, baby. I'm gonna make sure when you leave Tay video, you're full and you're fed. I don't do no half stepping. So, you know, being that editing is not for the week. I'm not the type that just posts to be posting, baby. You know. I care about my community. For me, it ain't about the views. It's about the watch time. For me, it's about the watch time. I want a person to be able to watch my video from the beginning to the end and actually enjoy it. You know, it don't mean nothing for the views because people could just be tapping in and tapping out. That don't mean that they staying for you. So with that being said, I want to make sure that y'all fed. And when I feed y'all, I want to make sure y'all fed properly. That's what it is. Yes, way from Tennessee. Drop that T for your night shift folks. Oh, you know what? That could be a thing because you know listen, stay tuned because I was about to be talking too much, y'all. I was about to be talking too much. Definitely report a Tay. Reporting to you live, baby. And when I tell y'all I got some heat. Yes, baby. Next episode. Oh, never mind. I'm talking too much. But actions always speak louder than words. So y'all will see. It ain't gotta be nothing that I got to say, baby. But I love the factors of my community. So that's why when I make sure I'm doing what I'm doing, I make sure I do the things that's gonna keep people coming back. When you check in, don't check out on me. Don't check out because when you with Latte, you stay we forever. Y'all, my friend, y'all stuck with Tay. So I hope y'all happy the long way. Yes, y'all stuck with Tay. Sure is. Sure is. This me. Brenay, pay that lady. Brenay, I know you out there sniffling, probably crying, watching $2 Tim warm up some frozen goods. But listen, pay that lady. By all means necessary. You might have to sell your wigs, sell your charms for your nails. You know, being that you wear your nails like a Kira now, that's considered useless inventory. So why not sell it on Facebook Market? Somebody, you know, you got to do what you got to do, baby. Well, we know the situation with the ring, so we don't know if you pawn that, how much you gonna get. Was that like a starter kit? That's like the starter kit? And like, that was the starter kit ring, right? Because before you had to put it in documentation, you was running around like, listen, to each their own, okay? Because love don't come with a price. Let's get that. Well, in this case, it did. Shit. Woo, a big price too. 1.75 million of a price, but I'm talking about for people. You know, when you love somebody, it didn't have nothing to do with the money value of the situation. You know, the ring ain't the love. The person is. So with that, you know, sometimes when people, you know, they first starting out and they money ain't so good, they get a little starter ring. But as the years go on, you know, they upgrade the ring. So I'm wondering if this was like one of those starter kit situations, you know? Thank you for all your searching and reporting. I appreciate you. Them dry wigs, Victoria said, Brenay. Victoria said, don't nobody want them dry ass wigs, sis. So I don't know. You might have to throw them in the trunk. No, you can't even put them in the trunk. They about to take the trunk too. You don't even own the trunk no more. Like the car that you named Dream, that you stole somebody else's dream. Now, it was all a dream. It was like Biggie Smalls. It was all a dream. Yeah, the past. You like, oh my goodness, this is bad. This is bad. This is not good at all. And then Corinne, you wanted to be over there popping. Yes, you should have been quiet, sis. You knew you was over there hunching that man too. You should have knew it was gonna come up about you. Devin said, listen, listen, Akira, I wasn't trying to, because you know that's my cousin. You know, loyalty and stuff like that, whatever, blood. We was blood. You know, in some cases, people do go blood is thicker than water. But oh no, that blood was watery. And it was humping on somebody with a whole lot of titties. It was just dirty. The scenery was dirty. Everything. But Devin, he got that heat, y'all. He got that heat. He got the loaded clip. That's why she wanted to not make it public, right? She said, can we close the records on his testimony, please? She don't want none of us to hear what Devin got to say. And if he gonna be saying things like Timmy, $2 Tim with the hits and a little extra tits, sending him naked pics, then I can see why she want that. Not for the public. Because it's one thing, right? Wait, what you said, Mark, is one thing. So Tim was, yes, he was, that's what I said. He in the inside and everything. Because Devin, that's nasty. That's nasty. First of all, it was nasty if it wasn't. But then it makes it double nasty because it is. That's your cousin. Say what now? That's why I said I had to figure it out. I had to put it in 2 videos because one wasn't good enough. I was still trying to figure it out by the second video. Like, wait, did Devin say, hold on, yep, he said that. And then when you look at the court documents of the breakdown, how everything has come about from the bank statements to the begging for the things that she's trying to keep, it basically equals out to the activity. It does. Like I said, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, like court cases. Congratulations. See, yeah, Tim is nasty. Look nasty, walk nasty, act nasty. First of all, he shake his chest more than Brenay nasty. So at the end of the day, that already let us know it was a little sugar, extra sugar in his damn tank. How you popping to wait a minute now, wait a minute. Because now I'm side-eyeing you, buddy. And then the picture just summed it all up. Right, maybe that's also part of the reason Tim, I'm telling you, denying they was cousins. Yeah, because people knew. I wouldn't be surprised if he has I'm telling you, a corn addiction. Yes, because that's just how corny his ass is. And you know they say you can't digest corn, right? So that just lets you know Tim is just some shit. Period. That's it. That's all and that's it. Just gross. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. I'm gonna repeat it because it's just nasty. Like, not for nothing. I could just imagine Devin's face when the message came through. He probably like, wait a minute, hold on, wait. Did he mean to send this shit to me? Like, wait, hold on. Cause I gotta process this. Cause Devin said that he know that he kind of naive at that time. But with family and shit like that, you got your guard down. So you ain't expecting for a nigga to be shooting at you, ooting at you. My bad, YouTube, ooting at you. They be messing up our grammar, okay? And I'm going to just be honest. I'm going to tell the people right now. When it come to Tay, and the people be in the comments, they be trying to listen, you was supposed to write this because this, listen, I'm going to be honest. Tay writes how she talk the same way that you hear me talk when I type to you is good. I'm just being honest. Now, if I'm talking to somebody in the office or something like that, I didn't know that we was in grammar class. Long as you understand what the fuck I said, it was about the message. Leave the messenger alone. Leave the messenger alone. Because what's understood should never have to be explained. At all. At all. You understood. Why should I have to explain? That's it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That would be traumatizing. I'm telling you. Because what was Devin's face? What was his? I know he had the old shit effect. I would have had to sit there for even when I would have seen him in person after that, I would have felt awkward. Like, wait a minute. This ninja sent me. Like, I can't put it together. I can't wrap my head around it. Like, why would he pick me? Like, why would he be showing me his body? Like, what? Was he sending a message at that point in time that Devin didn't know? Like, it's either one or two things. Either he wanted to be a bend over buddy, or he wanted to show Devin exactly what Brenay with the extra titty meat wanted, which was him, $2 Tim, and all of his nakedness, whatever that is, a lot of extra meat from eating and cheating, basically. Because Because what was he training to do, y'all? Hump everybody? Trying to Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. My phone, I was not even paying attention. I was trying to fix it, y'all. Y'all should have seen me breaking my neck to get y'all to get my signal back. My phone died. I was so into the conversation, I wasn't even paying attention. I so apologize, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all that stayed and waited for me to get my shit together. And say what? I said, wait, I know it didn't. It said, ooh, oh no, we cannot do that. Mm-hmm. I know I should have made sure it was charged before I even went live, but I just wanted to speak to y'all, period. So I made sure I let my voice be heard tonight. So I came through for my people, you know? I know, Marcus, right? I appreciate y'all for holding it down for me. I really do. I really, really do. Because I'm not in my usual spot. So I appreciate y'all for, understanding. Yeah, been acting up here and there. Yes. Well, I'm happy that y'all stayed around. See, family. That's what I'm talking. Not Timmy type of family, but good type of family. Y'all my good family members. Mm-hmm. Not the Timmy type of family members. But back to what it was that I was saying, because ain't no way. Ain't no way. I wouldn't have never been able to look that man in his face again. Every time he came around me, I would have just felt awkward. Thank you, Mandy. Oh, thank you, Queen. Look, nah, y'all really rock. Y'all really rock. Y'all really do. But I wonder what's going to come up next week. Do y'all think it's going to be DNA? What chapter do y'all think we going to be up to next week? Okay, we was up to the bank and the food, the bank records far as the finances. Then we see the form far as the begging in the court records. Okay, we got to hear about, we ain't even talk about the dirtiness far as the baby wipes and the stuff like that. We talking about the factors of the chapter of the court documents and the moves of the judge and the lawyers. What do you think they gonna call for next week? Because every week is a different thing. I'm hoping it's Dana. I'm hoping they ask for Dana next week, y'all. Listen, drop a unicorn in the chat if y'all hoping that is DNA. If y'all hoping that is DNA week next week, or that the judge even asks for DNA somewhere within this case, baby, drop a unicorn for your girl Tay, because I'm definitely hoping for that, baby. Because my nosy ass, I want to know. I want to know. I definitely want to know. I definitely I want to know. Is one thing when you assume something. See, when you assume something, you make, an ASS out yourself. I don't want to assume shit. If we right, I want us to be right. I want us to know that we right. So with that being said, I'm hoping that some Dana is thrown into it. Hey, Queen Love Mel. How you doing, family? Thank you for stopping by to see me. I appreciate you, baby. Tay Tay ain't been on the scene in a couple of days, baby. I dropped the video the other day, but I gotta come through and holler at my aunties, my cousins, my uncles, all that. Like I'm here, I'm okay. And we gonna have this conversation, baby. That's right. Mandy said she wants some Dana. Mandy said, bring on the Dana. Queen Love Mel definitely says, bring on the Dana. We want the Dana. Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss LaSonda. Hey, Latte, I've been asking about you. I haven't listened. Just know when your niecey poo quiet, she working. Stay tuned. Okay? Because it's going to be good. I promise you. I promise you. I love you down, Auntie. You be safe out here in these YouTube streets. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. I am slow. I was like, who is Dana? A sister? Oh, Marcus, I'm weak. Yeah, that's that DNA. Back in the day, they used to be like Dana. So we gonna need some Dana. Definitely gonna need some DNA because we need to know. Because we waiting. Us, the people, is waiting for the results. Okay, we listen, we in anticipation just like shit they probably is. Because I know now at the end of the day, since it came out that they was actually hunching, the other people that was in the situation also want to know if those is $2.10 with the extra hips and the tits kids. Sure enough. Sure enough, because I know. I want to know. And I want to know as soon as I find out, y'all know I'm going to tell y'all. So we all in this together at this point. So I'm hoping that this week coming up, okay, see, this week was the begging of the stuff. You want to keep the spoon, the forks, the dishwashing liquid, the PS5, the dependent, which is $2.10. You want to keep those dusty ass purses and them dry ass wigs. We got that. But next week, I want to see what the episode gonna be about. And we hoping that is Dana. What was the legal reasoning they used to ask for DNA? The fact that they were sneaking behind, are you talking about in this situation? They would need to ask for DNA because me personally, the legal reason that mean that them kids, one or partially, they was made in the process of him and Akira's relationship. They was hunching while them two was together. Even though he was humping Brenay, he also was humping her sister, baby. And then the sister had a baby. And if you look at the baby and you look at Tim, it is a real close, how can I say, resemblance. And that's for sure, for sure. So the timeline should be the legal guidelines for the reason that they should get some Dana. I'm like Auntie Pearl sitting on the steps right now. You know them people down there down the street? Brenay and $2 Timothy. You hear they getting sued for all that money. They done sat there and been, how they say, cheating and eating on that young lady, Akira. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. Akira's such a sweetheart. They did that girl so dirty. But now, they both going to court and they getting skinned. They gonna be left with Nathan. Well, Tim already know how it feels to be left with Nathan because he ain't never had nothing. Everything he had belonged to somebody else. If he was cooking dinner, they bought it. It was they gas, they lights, they house, they food. Only thing he did was prepare it. That's like having a volunteer chef. But they using all your utensils, all your things. I am asking because I heard Akira ask for it. Yes, Marcus. Yes, she did. And we with her. Go, Akira. Yes. See, she want to know the same things we want to know. You know how people ask all the questions nobody know. Want to know and leave all the juicy questions out and still leave people wondering. Akira and Robin, they get into it. They want to know just like we want to know. Tim trying to absorb everyone into those hips. It seemed like it looking like he hula hooping when he walking. You know how you try to keep a hula hoop on your hips and walk at the same time? Yeah, that's how him and Brenay looked at walking down that courtroom hallway, honey. They just said wobble-dee, wobble-dee. They just was wobbling together. One wobble to another. Them babies look just like Tim. Say it, Cookie. Cookie, you better say that shit twice. Cause it damn sure is right. Them twins. Okay, Tim and them kids is twins. Sure is. And I believe that is the pappy. I's the pappy, sir. Nothing like that. Not that dark skinned man with them dreads. And you know, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes kids could not look like, but no, not in this case. That's $2 Tims, definitely. Show us the Dana. How would the paternity of an outside child affect the custody case. Oh no, that baby mean that that baby was made when both of them was married. But Tim was definitely married to Akira when he had that outside kid. So at the end of the day, that's part of the damage. She may need to up her shit. I know it's gonna be some type of penalty for it. Cause listen, that ain't cool. It ain't. It ain't. But the people want to know. We the people. We are the people. So however it's going to affect them in a legal way, we need to know, baby. So we need for the DNA to come out to see what happened once it's found out that these is actually 10 kids. We're gonna see what the judge gonna do about it. Cause me personally, like I said, this judge and Robin, they ain't playing with Brenay. I don't know what little tactics she thought that she was gonna come to court with, like she thought she did before, but it ain't happening, baby. I think she kind of no, she don't learn her lesson. But anyway, they going to get to what it is that they need to know, and that's for sure. Like go get your kids from Corinne. You sure don't need custody of my kids. Look at the type of things he do, Your Honor. He got a kid, and it's the factors of who he got the kids with. Not, I don't even think it's for us. I know it's a part of my nosiness. I want to know. I want to know because it's been said, and I want to know if it's actually truth to it outside to the factors of the assuming it. That's just me. I want to see the actual receipt that say it's set in stone, baby, that this is, and it is what it is. It's not just, us assuming it. We already assumed the fact that they was hunching, and that part was right. So we need to know the part. You know how it's part 1 and part 2? We got part 1. So now we need to know part 2. There we go. Okay, I read that one already. But yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't even think it's the factors of the babies being made on the outside of the marriage. Because it could have been, he could have been doing, he already said he was cheating and doing, engaging. But I think it's the factors of who the kids is with. To show the trifling things that Brenay and her family definitely do. To show it wasn't just Brenay, it was her sister too. So maybe she could also sue Corinne for alienation of affection and messing with somebody else's husband. Because it's one thing when you don't know somebody is married, but when you know that they are married and you still choose to engage, you are a part of that person's pain as well. You shall be penalized. You wanted to be heard. Corinne, come on, come to the front of the class. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Come on now to TT Tay. Come on down to TT Tay class. Because you also should be penalized in this case when it comes down to the factors of alienation of affection. Because you and Brenay was playing tag with her husband. Is you? No, it's me. Is you? It's me. She was still caught up in y'all high school competition. Her and Devin just didn't know no better. This is something that's been going on since Corinne and Brenay been in school, baby. They was out here blowing wee-wees and doing knees. So they had to move, and that's because of Brenay pregnancy. But since the mother made her get rid of that baby, at the end of the day, she ain't been able to have no more pregnancies. And then the competition between her and Corinne took it went to a whole nother level. Once Corinne actually, because trust me, I bet you if those kids is, Brenay and Tim already know it. I bet you they already know it. They already know it. They just don't want us to know it. Okay? Because it was supposed to be a hidden gem, a secret. I wondered it was like a fetish thing. some like how it would be to sleep with twin sisters, baby. Ew. Them two twins, it's because they super nasty. They was nasty then, and they nasty now. And now they still in competition somehow. And Devin and Akira is just the casual, they just got caught up within the situation of something that they never deserved to even be a part of. Hey, Red here. I'm telling you, they got caught up in something they never deserved. It wasn't never about Akira or Devin. It's about Corinne and Brenay stick obsession, I guess, still with Timmy, because wasn't Tim the only person that was ever able supposedly to get extra titty pregnant? Huh? So she may think she done had to take all type of, foreign liquids and pills and substances in the situation. Thank God Devin ain't get that girl knocked up. Whew, shit. He missed that, dodged that bullet. Thank God he dodged that bullet. That's definitely possible because were they not sleeping with each other's men and women, I'm telling you, yes. That's exactly what they was doing. It's like Brenay and Corinne has been in some sick competition since they've been children. And that's something that's normal to go on between twins. But I ain't know that it happened to this level. But we learn things because one thing that the internet has made us, how can I say, able to do is see things we ain't never see before and hear things we ain't never heard before. Because a lot of the things that we see people do, we be in disbelief. But the fact is that we getting to view it is just letting us know that these are the type of things and people that's out here existing. Because there's a lot of Brenays out here. Okay, but this is just a prime example of what can happen to people like Brenay's. You don't have to always go out with a bang far as the factors of getting physical or going back and forth in a confrontation. No, there's other ways to handle situation. How they say there's different ways to skin a dog. Okay, and this dog has definitely been skinned. Right now, she's running around like a skinless cat. A little skinless coochie. Because at the end of the day, her and Timmy act like they be scared to go outside and they deserve to live like that. Because when you antagonize somebody to the point that you cause them anxiety like that, you deserve what you gave and receive it right back. It shows us how far people would be willing to go. A lot of things if we did not see, if somebody told us and we didn't see it, we would not believe. But we actually got to see this situation play out piece by piece before we got where we are. And a lot of people even then said that, listen, this situation is a bit extreme and disrespectful, to say at least. Do you know how many people have had to deal with Brenays in their life? Homegirls that thought it was cool to be effing on they mans, hunching on they mans. You know how many people was befriended by people that only chose to do them dirty in the end? You know how many men that been in Devin's position to love somebody that don't appreciate it? Like, this situation has a lot of learning and different experiences to show that people have been through before. And it just has been showed on a bigger screen. It ain't being played out in private, baby. It's on a very large scale. But like I said, there's a lot of Brenays out here as well. There's some women that move just like her. Sad to say, but it's the truth, baby. Definitely Jezebel. She is definitely a Jezebel, Crystal. And yes, protect Devin. And he damn sure did. That's why he ain't let that heifer get pregnant. Because he know that would have been a lifelong punishment. Sad but true. The man upstairs knew. That's why he made sure that them two, he got them away from them two people. Y'all better together. I'm telling you, because y'all the same type of people. Tim and Brenay is just alike. Seriously, no good. But listen, your girl Tay love you the long way. I've been up here for a little minute, going on the 2-hour mark, y'all. You know your girl Tay love you near fall. Definitely hit that like button before you go. If you didn't hit it when you came in for show, all right? You know mental check-in is big for me. Definitely, because mental health is mental wealth. Okay? Mental health is mental wealth. So checking in is definitely beneficial with the people that you care about. Check on your strong friends, because some people is only strong because they have no other choice in it. Let's talk about it. So before you definitely leave me, make sure you drop a 1, 2, or 3 in the chat, baby, to let me know. 1 if you good, 2 if you in between. Hopefully you ain't at 3, because energy is everything, baby. I hope so. But definitely hit that like button before y'all go. And y'all girl Tay love y'all more than anything. Okay. I love y'all like cooked food, baby. Definitely and definitely. I'm going to try to drop the video tonight, but I'm not gonna make no promises because that editing, it ain't for the week. Sure ain't. It ain't. And I don't make short videos. My videos be long. So with that being said, a lot goes into it. But if not tonight, definitely tomorrow. So stay tuned. Okay. And like I said, hopefully Monday or Tuesday, I'll be able to get back to regular scheduled programming far as the consistency. Because you know I'm gonna drop the content, but you know I normally drop multiple videos in a day. But being to my new priorities, I've been having to move things around a certain way. But like I said, stay tuned, baby. Hey, Maya. And it's never bye. Y'all know what Tay always say. See you later, baby.